Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a Toon Series 4, number 16. And we're still here in Sheol, but fear not. We're not doing the Sheol quest. No, we're not. We have a plan. We've hit 160. We're lacking on faction. So, I've picked up one of these. The Great Ice Golem. And a guildie is going to help kill it. And I've also picked up these. Some lava boots. Now, the journey will not be easy, including the fact that our Guardian faction is particularly low. So I'm just going to hop on looking for team, and the only help I'm accepting is for the Guardian faction itself, and obviously killing the Ice Golem. So let's see if we can actually do this. 160 should be enough. I don't know what the spirits are going to be like up at the top, so that's the real question, is it? There is a bit of outrunning you can do. However, it's pretty damn tricky. We shall see just how badly we can do. Oh yeah, I was experimenting with weapons just before. Funny how you can't re-equip a weapon while you're jumping. Make sure these pets are on follow. If I have to sneak it, then I have to sneak it. It looks like the Hothians are greyed out, which is cool. Now, the whole point of getting into Inferno is... Okay, there's a couple of greens. Let's be careful. Greys. Yeah, the whole point of getting to Inferno, it's a massive source of XP. In fact, it's the source of XP. Okay, it's still grey. Not too sure how this will go with the... Oh no. Yeah, the girders, also grey. Nice. As soon as we see anything... Oh, he's green. Another green one. Okay, I've got one attacking me. So we at the minute are blitzing. Yes, we are. Let's get the pets where we need them. I'm back on follow. Okay, there was just one that was following. Now here comes the tricky bit. Getting through the spirits. Always a pain for everyone. Okay, some grey, some green. Okay, I've got one there. Okay, you're calm. Into sneak mode. Now, step one is talking to Ergo, going through the dialogue, getting the scuba gear, and then heading into Imp. But the first thing I'm going to do is try and get saved in there. Now, usually I do that by talking to the guy with the fish problem, in that he wants some. See, most of these spirits are grey, a couple are green, so I think we're pretty safe, to be honest. I mean, apparently you can do this at 1:30. I've done it at 1:30 or whenever the free pass is there, but yes indeed, let's play it like we mean it, as in completely sneaked. It will not be as easy running through Adonis, and definitely not as easy running through Penumbra. Obviously you're swapping out vital pieces of armour for pieces of tat, just so you can be there without a ridiculous dot. Alright, Ergo, Guardian of Shadow, I talk to you. I've done this before on other characters and managed to survive at a much lower level, but this character feels quite a bit weaker still, so we're playing safe. Although going to Inferno at 160 is not a really accurate way of describing the word safe. Wish I had time to chat, but now I need to get on with my journey, because he's slow as hell anyway. I'll skip and go straight through. Overflow, because I got 2 items. Right, okay. Now we will be coming back here, obviously, because we want to finish off the other quests. So, goodbye. Let's claim the ring. And because we opened a bag, we broke sneak. You know, you can reload your weapon, but, you know, even think about opening a bag, and it's a no-go. Now, we will need more faction for Penumbra. We've only got 6k, as you can see. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Who are you? This is where you start the Zan quest for here, which is something else I want to do. Is there any kind of work I can do here? What kind of building is it? Goodbye. Talk to the one who greets. Okay, he's the next guy along. Let's pop on the scuba gear. Did I lock? I probably did. Yeah, that's been locked since I put it on because it was actually difficult to put on at the time. Not anymore. It's kind of underpowered armor, really. One who greets wanderers. And chunk of XP straight away. Perhaps there's something I can do to help. Sure, I'll help you. Where do I find the fish? Goodbye. Okay. Scuba geared. Don't need. Do need to be crap though. Yeah, because these suckers drain. Let's try again. And there we go. Oh, sucker draining me. Hate spirits. Absolutely loathe them. Okay. Now, obviously, we do want to become saved in Adonis if we can help it. For those unattainable mobs. Yep, they're lost in geometry. Can't touch them. Need to find some others and not be anywhere near parasites. Parasites would be bad. There's one. Don't know about calming it, and I don't even know if the pack could handle it. Okay. Attack that. You're on heal duty. And the stingers, yes indeed, sting. However, they're not too tough, thankfully. Got a corpse somewhere. Ah, it's already rounded on me. Right, you want to attack that one? Hopefully we won't get a whole swarm of them on there. Straight for the heel pet, you big meanie. Nasty guy. Okay, we've got our fishtails. We just run back, hand them to him. And he should give us a couple of insignias and a message to go and speak to... Ooh, made it. I thought I'd screwed that up good and proper then. Okay, these two spirits have disappeared somewhere. Suits me just fine. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Got you some fish treats. There you go. Okay, so we've got an insignia. Yes, it is my first time here. He lied completely. I'd like to continue my travels. There you go. And he tells us to talk to the guy we meet when you come down anyway. So for the sake of 5 minutes work there, we've got a couple of insignias without having to kill random mobs. Go away. You're hitting it, aren't you, demon? You're a little git for doing that. Right, okay, let's not run across the middle. That's where you find the little disgusting parasites. I mean, they're kind of everywhere in here, but the worst just there. So basically, once we're into the same open, doubtful, but... Oh no, it worked. Nice. Yes, indeed. Okay, tentacles will probably aggro. No. Well, they did, but we're past them. Okay, another parasite. Nice. They're pretty easy to calm now. Okay, let's talk to this guy quickly. Okay, so we've got the next part of the quest, but we're not going to be doing it just now. No, we're going to be getting on. So I'm just letting my teammate know what I'm doing. So even though I'm in a team, he's not directly helping me, except with the faction. So he's going to go and splat a few hecklers while we're here. And that will give us that bit more faction. Right, okay. Statue. And in. There we go. Let's get saved. Voila. That was a lot of XP to save, apparently. Now, we want the outmost yard. I'm assuming he's not that far away. Faction travels over any distance, as long as you are in that playfield. Because we're 160, that also means if we're in a close enough geographical distance, we'll get the XP from the kills as well. Waste not, want not. No, we're not going to be hitting a 210 mob without a full team. No, we're not. We're going to be hiding right up here out of the way. Okay, that was him whizzing past at 1,000,000 miles an hour there. Oh, hit that hard. Yeah, I think he did hit it pretty damn hard. Nearly there. So we want to get just over 10k. So we can hit these things, but we're hardly making a dent compared to him. I don't think it's going to come for me while he's hitting it for like 20 plus k a time. Right, we're good to go for Penumbra. Oh, actually, so we're literally going to run back the way we came. Cascading Spirit can kiss my backside. Go away. Hey. Bit of a lag spike there, no biggie. So as you can see, that is in the only way he's helping me is simply with the faction. Had we got here and formed a team, you know, one run up there and we'd have probably got to about 20k, I think. So we're saved in Adonis. We're safe this far in the journey, even if we die. I'm giving him the column pattern. Now I'm saying, don't worry, you know, he's kind of thinking, oh, I should hang back and make sure you're okay. And I'm like, dude, no, it's cool. We're just gonna do it. Yes, we are. Somehow. You can tell when I get to Shadowlands, I immediately miss grid space freedom. Every damn time. Oh, great. Elite transformation. Which gives us nothing except turning us into elite. Which means we're entirely tiny. I suppose I should get used to it, because come Ruse Terran 4, we will be absolutely microscopic. I don't think this lasts in aggro. I'm not sure, actually. It might do. Into smallness. I've outside buffed you into smallness. Yeah, that's Rob, who has got one amazing bunch of characters he's built. He's got a shotgun agent, which took one hell of a lot of work to put together, but is staggering now. the damage it can do is pretty much up there with the Shade, if not a little higher on certain on alphas, and in PvP it's slightly mental, but yeah. Alright, now because I've made this run so many times, I should be pretty good for remembering the way there. However, no, you blind old stupid man, you're going to get it wrong, and you know it. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. In fact, it's a lot like that. Okay, now there's usually a disgusting parasite at the bottom of the seafloor, whom we want to avoid. And if we can't avoid him, then we certainly want to calm him. And from memory, he's definitely a little tougher than the ones at the first sort of stage of entering. Okay, is he here? Hello? Hee. Crack calms for the win. Okay, I'm going to kill off the smallness just because. I can't see a damn thing. I've got to have that conversation with Ergo again, only this time, once you actually get to Ergo at this stage, it's not so bad. Hopefully the pets are keeping up. Okay, we need to make it up the hill and past the sanctuary side. Yeah, that one. Does make it pretty easy to get there. If you have the key, but God, takes forever to get those done. Although, for endgame, I would recommend it just so you can buy other nanos from the greedy Shade. Because he won't talk to you without them. That's all garden and sanctuary keys. You've got to do every quest. I should get around and do that on at least one character. I certainly wouldn't do it on all. But just a character with immense comp lit, like a trader. Because you can buy them surprisingly cheap and sell the nanos on GMI for quite a bit. Yes, indeed. Now, as far as I can see, these things are not attacking me. I do, however, need to make a bit of more space in our inventory. So I'm going to put some items away that we no longer need in the hope, or we'll if we don't need, we will need in the future. In the vague hope that this is going to work and he is going to give me a new ring and some glasses. Now normally I do one episode where we get to Adonis, then I do another episode where we get to Penumbra, and then finally another episode getting into Inferno. But this time round, for Series 4, I thought, why not do something a little bit different? Because let's face it, this is how most people do this. Alright, okay, all in one hit. Ergo. 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 Hello. Oh, yeah, it's alive. Further down you get, the worse he is. Lots of slow text that we can't spacebar our way through, which would indeed make everything a hell of a lot easier. Come on. Ergo. People are... You're just eating up video time. You're making this file unnecessarily big. Regarding the journey. Yes. I'll skip the trial and continue my journey to Penumbra. Yes, I'm sure. Screw the trial. I did it the first time round and it took weeks. No, I do not have the gear. Okay, so glasses and ring. And that ring ain't bad. So I'm going to put it on. Goodbye. You can see how much we care about Ergo. And at this stage, you can't really blame us. Now, we need to replace our headgear with that. And we need to be using our ring to get through. Right, okay, we can change back to our proper armour. Right, okay. So we're in Penumbra. There is a lot for us to do here, and that we do want, in fact, to do. But without the pen glasses, we'd be dead in a few seconds, even with a heal pet. And hot. You need quite a bit of help without the glasses on. Now, he could be anywhere killing mobs for faction here. And the reason we don't have much is we didn't really bother with doing a lot in Shadowlands up until now. Not especially hard stuff. Okay. I'm going to try and get saved here. It's not absolutely vital, but it definitely helps. Ooh, wow. 12k on him. Please have an insignia. Nope. But he's got a lot of those. And you need a lot of those if you want to do the quest here. Don't want any of those, but we do want to get through. Right, can we blitz it? I'm not sure about blitzing it. We can give it a try. We're not that fast. Both guys on follow. So far, so good. So we get up on here. I knew we'd have to run through a few of them at some point. Now, as long as we're quick enough, and by that I mean, let's go for bailout. Just that bit more run speed. Okay, we just got a big chunk of faction there. And a big chunk of XP. Not gonna complain. If you stay up here and the mobs are down there, generally they get completely screwed trying to follow you and give up. Usually, by the time you make it to this ramp, the mobs have given up. If you're very unlucky and they haven't, then get more run speed. Now, I think it's 19,001k to get all the way into Inferno, but we will have to see. We're going to go for 20, just because that will be helpful. Okay, we've got 21k. We're definitely good to go now. Now, there have been times where I've run up there to get away from mobs, and there has been a corpse up there with nobody near it. Another trick you can do is get this t00n here, log them off no closer than the bottom of the steps here, and log in periodically through the day or whenever, and just check to see if there's a corpse and tooth available. Another way to do it, that I have done it like before. There would be the Great Ice Golem, who is level 210 and tough. I'll send my little ball of healage. Apparently he's unable to do that. I'm not quite sure why that is. I think because we're off of the platform. He doesn't believe we're there. He's got boo running. Nano drain. Doesn't do much. Yeah, you do need, if you're fairly weak, to be down here. I'm going to put my pet back on me and move a bit further away. Okay, he's a little more than halfway down now. So once you pass these two kind of pillars, I suppose, then in fact you're far enough away that you don't get hit by the AoE. Get any closer and you almost certainly are. He's got self-illumination. Oh, he is going to spank him hard with Garrux in a second. Yep, you can see the chunks of health coming off the Ice Golem now. I don't think I can hit him from here. No line of sight. You've got 3k of nano for a finger. That's the NT aura. Okay, Golem is down, and we even gained a little more faction too. Tooth. So Rob's now got to leave me. So we are soloing. How many teeth are left? Yeah, 5. Now then, let's have a look. in chat. So there's our bit of goodwill to everyone done. Oh God, now a guildie says, oh, I think my agent might need one, you know, because guildie's before everyone else, isn't it? Let's hold loot open. Right, so I'm now going to hold loot because somebody else wasn't online when I announced I was going to do this, because I always do. I go, anyone else need, or do you want me to do it in an hour or later tonight or something, you know. Let this guy take one. You not take it? I still see 5. I don't think it's 220 Crat needs one. I'm still seeing 5, which is kind of odd. But he said thank you, so I'm guessing he must have gotten one. Are you sure you got one? Still 5 here. Alright, let's check the timer. 23 minutes. Right, okay, he's decided not to bother. So we're going to leave it, and we are getting on. So, yeah. Right, got both pets on follow. Let's make sure the heal pet is on us. Okay, so that's it. We are now completely solo. And being chased. But we are calming. I don't think we're going to be that lucky calming when we get to Inferno. Actually, can we kill that? We might get super lucky and get a Doja. I think we can handle it. Yeah, we can kill it. I think we can manage it. It doesn't have a ton of HP, so as long as we can get it down before it gets angry with us in a meaningful way, I think we're probably okay. But yeah, it's definitely doing a little damage to the demon there. See if we get incredibly lucky. Nope, not this time. Never mind. Put you back on follow. Okay, that's non-aggressive. That's one you get that from. Okay, let's go for this guy. Make sure he's rooted as well. Just in case he gets any ideas. Yeah, root doesn't last if you keep hitting. Still. Here he comes. He's going to hit me hard, I guarantee it. Oh boy, yeah. That was a hard hit. Insignia or Doja. Definitely appreciated. Nah. The Doja drop rate in Penumbra is one of the absolute worst I've found. Killed hundreds of mobs and not gotten one. It should, in theory, have the same kind of drop rate as anything else, but it does not seem to. Okay, there is another one up ahead. Just over the brow of the hill. Are we being silly? Should we just run? We're being silly. Very silly. Very silly indeed, but doing quite a bit of damage to him. Nope. Chances of getting one on this run are astronomically high. Yes, I know random number generator means it's the same chance every time, but it kind of isn't when you're recording. It's just a thing that I've found. Now, I don't think we come across any more on this section. This is kind of clear along here. For whatever reason, mobs generally don't spawn along this path once you get this far along it. And we've got plenty of fun to be had here when we come back and do the Zan quest here. Most of which is actually relatively easy. There's only a couple of mobs that you have to deal with that are particularly hard. So, yes, not the end of the world. Someone asking about molars? Yo, any molars at Penford? Said should be. Left 8 minutes ago. Right, ergo, we meet yet again. Keep running into you, dude. Regarding the journey. Yes, I have the molar. Awesome. Come on. The one from the golem. No, from an elite. Molar and ring. Okay. Okay, voila. And we get a much better ring. There we go. And blasted into the wastes of Inferno. Once you get the ring, of course, you do not get the boots, but we had some. If I told you, we'd have to tell everyone and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. You do not even have to finish this conversation with him, to be quite honest. I'm just being polite. Until we meet again. Indeed, we will. And we're doing quests in Inferno. Right, now, what we absolutely don't want to forget is to put our Inferno boots on. Because that would be incredibly bad. So now the challenge is getting saved in Inferno. That would have actually been a pretty cool outro. But we're going to do it in this video, so don't worry about it. Okay. You're on follow, you're on heal. We're going to try and blitz up to the top of the ramp. I have made this run before. As long as we don't pull anything onto ourselves, we should be okay. Now, another reason for getting in to Inferno is we want to start thinking about faction. I mean, one new imp hard would be enough to pretty much max out your sided faction if you do a sided mission. As the boss mobs in there have a hell of a lot of it, and there's quite a few of them on an imp hard, but it does run at about just over an hour, no matter how quickly you're killing things. It's just, that's the way that mission is, because the spawns are all on timers, rather than the old imp, which with a good damage dealing team can get through one of those missions in 20 minutes and actually make a lot more XP once your faction's there. But our faction has gone from next to nothing to pretty damn high. Okay, thus far we've gotten through clear, but we do need to kill some mobs that are going to hit hard from our perspective in order to get a garden key, and then we've got a bit of a gauntlet, so to speak, to run. Not the gauntlet, the raid, but the gauntlet, that's what it actually is. To get to a garden. Never mind. Whether you go Misty Marshes or you go to Sorrow. Either one. Oh, mind you, Misty Marshes is probably even a tougher run. There are more mobs to snag upon, which is never good. Okay, we're coming up on the big ramp now. The adrenaline is starting to flow, to be quite honest. Okay, what the hell have we got below us, and how many of them are there? Okay, we are not fast enough to jump over to that side, so we want to try and get onto the ramp itself if we can. Yep, there we go. Okay, I knew that lizard was going to be a problem when I saw it. Is he coming? Or is he stuck in geometry? They can surprise you. You think you've gotten rid of it, and then all of a sudden it reappears. Okay. Go attack it. What level are these guys? They're not. Okay, second one. Let's go for calm. Go for the calm. Oh, what do you mean I'm not a crack? Yes, I am. I only just recast it. Oh, good God! No. Okay, we're definitely a crack now. I think that other one is coming after me. Got him. Close. Too damn close. God, he's spanking the demon. You're gonna have to put the heal pack on the demon and run. Wow, we're weak. We are very weak in this place. Oh god, there's another one. Okay, we've lost the heal pet. Not good. We've almost lost the demon. Oh god, god, I rooted myself. You bloody idiot. Oh. Oh, it's the wrong type. Oh, crap. I can't believe I rooted myself. Okay, we can get out of that. Okay. Not gone well. Not gone well at all. Okay, I am going to have to hide until crap runs out and recast these pets. This is not good. Let's find somewhere relatively safe to hide. I'm thinking somewhere around here. How long have I got on? Got an hour. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to. We can't toe to toe with one of these guys yet. Not by a long shot. And yet they're going to be weak green mobs by the time we don't need them. Or we're hunting them for doges. Okay, and we're back. And we're almost up on the timer. But I want to rebuff a little bit first. Or at least, you know, act like I know what I'm doing. And we got away with that last mess by the skin of our teeth. Now, the other problem we're going to have, of course, is when we go back to MP, we won't have the crack calms, which would mean if we want to try this with the calms again, we are going to need to wait a further 30 minutes to go bureaucrat, because you can't overwrite it, unfortunately. Redo that. Right, okay. Let's see now. MP. And space. Most importantly, a heal pet. And the demon. Okay. And I think we should give ourselves... Oop. Well, I'm giving it the pet, why not? Let's give ourselves a cost. And also, let's get this on the go. Might as well get all the MP buffs while we're kind of about it. Bella Morte, I will give that to. And that too. Right, so we no longer have calms. I feel very kind of naked. But it's the way it's going to have to be without a ton of waiting around. Okay, we've got one there. Now, if the other guys aggro in, all I can do is snare and run the hell away. Go attack him. Okay, he's off me. And won't he? Heal me. Ooh, some fists. Let's root you back away. Backing away. Oh, he's breaking it. He's breaking. No. I don't even want to shoot him. They're that bloody dangerous to us at this level. Let's keep those nano up. Point now, I need to hit the heal onto the demon, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. No, he's not going to ignore us forever. So this is painfully hard. However, if he does kill the pets, we can recast them. Oh, well, that made a dent. Keep him rooted. Come on, get lucky on the drop. Get lucky on the drop. Come on, let's see what we get. Oh. We got a doja. Oh, wow. This is not going to be a cakewalk. We cannot take the kind of damage even little Somphis have got. Oh, there's one there. Okay, let's wait till the demon's on full. Okay, I think it might have got itself stuck, especially if we just comes this way a little bit. Keep an eye on the pet's health. He's back on the demon. Ow, 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 ow. Keep you there. You stay where you are. Away from us. God, the demon's almost dead. Need to get quicker at root and run. Haven't done it in a while. Used to do it all day long on the fixer. However, towards the end of the fixer's career, didn't need to. Come on. Oh, yes, you beauty. Okay, we've got the doja we need. Heal ourselves. Demon. Demon on follow. Heals on me. You're on your own, demon. We've got to get to a garden. Yes, we do. Okay, let's get up and hug this wall. Oh, be dragons, which we don't need, and those guys. Let's go for the escape. And just hope it's enough. God, that's... I'm playing a lot more zoomed in because my character looks like it's miles away. Normally I'm about there when I'm playing, but because the character looks so damn small, I'm all the way into here. Virtually first person, which also means I'm not seeing as much of the terrain. I'm just going to have to get used to the character looking incredibly small. You have no calms, do not stop running. If we had calms, I would feel a lot better. Oh god, this could go horribly wrong. Thank God for the first aids. Oh, nasty mobs. Ow. God, that one hit almost took us down to half. We are not geared for Inferno. If we do any missions, we will be hanging on the shirt tails of our teammates. There is no doubt. Okay, let's get these packs here. Okay. Baltimore. Oh god. Might have lost Baltimore. Can I always cast a new one? Yeah, we've lost Baltimore. Oh, Bellamorte, Bellamorte. Right. In. And boom! And saved in Inferno. Right, should we go back to Sheol and finish that quest? We probably should. Before we go anywhere though, let's get another heal pet. Thank you, Bella Morte. You will be missed. Right, so we have actually made it all the way to Inferno. My God, that was tough. I thought the Sunfist would not be as tough as that. However, they were. Anyhow, folks, I shall leave it there and just say bye for now.